and all the stuff last year. You know, he's definitely a tough kid. He's a little bit of a throwback. So you wish everybody had a little bit of that in there.
GA, has there been a decision made about whether you're going to start him or play him? Is it definite that he'll at least play?
Oh yeah, I think so. I mean, I think he's practiced every day this week and looks good. But I think we'll finalize that tomorrow probably. But they're both ready to go, and kind of our usual plan.
How do you have an idea going in how many snaps you think you'll get? I mean, is that just?
I think every game changes a little bit. It depends on the flow of the game. I mean, some of these games so far this year have been a little strange. We've gotten up, and then you think and hope you're going to get some down the line guys maybe and get them some reps, and then you end up putting them back in. So there's never really a planned number. We normally try to plan on getting Dylan in the game in a certain portion of the game, so he's ready to roll, kind of knows when to expect. So we'll probably continue to do that most of the year.
The whole scenario, the way it played out this week, was sort of bizarre. Coach Spurrier told us on Sunday on teleconference Connor was probably going to be out 2 to 3 weeks based on the information he'd received. Then all of a sudden Monday he might play in the game. So
yeah.
I mean, was it sort of a period there where you guys didn't know what was going on, or what exactly was? When you find out that they say, yeah, Connor might play in this game.
Well, I think it's like anything. You get a standard.
Yeah.
You get a standard. Trainers have a deal. You think it's a separated shoulder. You think that's what it is,
right.
and standard is, I guess, 2 to 3 weeks.
Right.
And I guess he's kind of whatever on Sunday. You only have limited information. For us, Sunday,
right, yeah.
Some schools are different, but on our Sundays we communicate with the kids. Obviously, I check on Connor and that kind of stuff, but we don't see the kids. On Sunday, that's their day off.
Right.
So you go some information, and the way the media is today and everything.
Yeah.
You do all these teleconferences, and he's got a bunch of those, and so he goes with the information stated that day, and then all of a sudden Monday he comes in, gets a little treatment, and comes out and throws it all over the place. So
yeah.
I never go against the kid. I always want to wait and see when it comes to Connor. He kind of like a troll.
Yeah.
Under the bridge, he just kind of grows back. Stuff just kind of grows back with him. I don't know, but he's something else.
Well, one thing that Coach Spurrier and some of the other players we talked to yesterday said that Connor's one. In fact, I think Dylan said Connor might be the toughest football player. Someone said that yesterday. Is Connor sort of exhibiting his toughness this week by having that injury, but still coming out and practicing this week and possibly playing in the game on Saturday?
Yeah, I think it is, but I think he was pretty clear of that last year.
Oh yeah,
of how tough that he is and the toughness that he carries with himself on a daily basis and a yearly basis. So I think everybody on the team has obviously a great respect for him, and I know I respect his toughness, and mostly though is what and doesn't get talked about enough. He likes to play.
Yeah.
He likes to play, and he's a senior. And he's you can start counting the amount of opportunities you have to play again. Who knows about his future? That's I'll leave that up to other people to decide what that's going to be. But he knows what he definitely has guaranteed is he has the rest of his senior year, and he doesn't want to miss those opportunities. So he takes care of himself, and he really likes to play football. So it doesn't surprise me a bit. He's come out and play. It's what he likes to do.
Can you evaluate Dylan's performance last game? 15 for 32, about 50%. I'm sure you think be a little bit higher than that. But no, was it an up and down performance, uneven performance for you, or?
Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah, and he knows he didn't throw it as well as he used. He can play better, and he knows that. And we talked about that. It was the percentage even coming off last season. The overall stats, whatever. And I'm not. It doesn't have to be this number, that number. It has to get higher. It needs to be higher, and hit more completions and move the chains and all. The one thing he did do though is he played really good on third down. Yeah. And he made some good third down plays and some really good scramble plays.
Right.
It doesn't look quite the same as the scramble plays when Connor makes them,
but
at the same effective level, it was on Saturday, and they were big ones when it happened. The one to Buster, he hit Buster out there in the flats, and scramble and hit Demir down the field. They made some wonderful plays and played well on third down. So, he did enough to help us win the game. But he knows he can play.
Watching a video of the Kentucky defense this week, what do you see? I think they're second and third in the SEC in passing defense. What have they done that made them perform so well in that category?
Well, they do a lot of different things.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Statistics change. I always kind of wait till the end of the year when everybody plays everybody. That way you get a little more.
Right.
So I don't worry too much about the stats. But they do a good job. Mark's always done a good job. and he's been a defensive guy almost his whole career, and he does a good job. And so we're going to have to be ready to play. We've got to stay balanced and do the things we like to do, and go from there.